Good morning students. Last session we have done with your basic units and derived units. We have also done with the multiples of the units. Now in this session we will be doing some of the commonly used units. I just give you an example. Whenever, suppose I give you this pen and I tell you to measure the length of this pen. Will you measure the length of this pen in meters? Although the SI unit of length is meter. But do we practically measure its length in meter? No. We either measure it in centimeter or in inches. So one of the common units which is used to measure length is inch. Generally when you are asked to tell about your height, you generally say the height is 5.8 feet or 5.10 feet. The feet is commonly used to measure the height. So it is also a common measuring unit. So here we are doing some of the units and how they are related to other units. One more example. When you go to buy cake on a cake shop, they tell you the weight of cake in pounds, not in kg. 1 pound cake or 2 pound. So you must know that 1 pound is equal to how many kilograms. So pound is a common unit which is used. Now we come to temperature. The SI unit for temperature is Kelvin. But in the thermometer, when you measure the temperature, what is the unit you are using? What unit you are measuring in it? It is degree Fahrenheit. So your body temperature is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. You are not measuring it in Kelvin. And another common unit is degree centigrade. The temperature is measured in degree centigrade. Whenever I want to measure the atmospheric temperature while adjusting the temperature in a remote of an AC, you adjust the temperature in degree centigrade. So these are some of the common units that we use in day-to-day life. So we are seeing the relationship of different units which are used in day-to-day life. So let us see the units of length. 1 feet is equal to 12 inch. Generally the piece of length is measured in yards. 1 yard is 3 feet. 1 inch, 2.54 centimeter. Sometimes you say, I have walked a mile. What do we mean by a mile? A mile is 1.609 kilometer. This is another scientific unit that we are going to use in chemistry very commonly. A naught, it is called 1 angstrom. And that is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Similarly, in the units of volume, you know liter is the common unit for volume. But the SI unit is cubic meter. So 1 cubic meter is equal to 10 to the power 3 liter. This is how liter, cubic centimeter and ml are related to each other. Units of mass, I told you 1 pound. Generally when we measure the amount of cake, we measure it in pounds. And 1 pound is equal to 0.45359 kilograms. That means 1 pound is less than half a kg. It is equal to 453.59 grams. 1 metric ton, that is equal to 10 to the power 3 kg. These are the different units of temperature that we have also done earlier. This is how Fahrenheit can be converted into degree centigrade, Kelvin into degree centigrade, or the vice versa. So this we have done with some of the commonly used units. Now next topic we will be doing is scientific notation. Scientific notation. Or you can also call it as exponential notation. Now, what do we mean by scientific notation or exponential notation? In chemistry, many times the numbers that we use are either very large or very small. For example, when I tell you about the mass of electron, you know electron is a subatomic particle of atom. When I write the mass of electron, it is this is the mass of electron. Can you imagine a number being written like this? Or when I say 1 mole, you know that 1 mole is equal to this much. Can we read such numbers? Is it possible to write such numbers? So it is better we write these small numbers or big numbers in scientific notation. What is scientific notation? Representing a number in this form is called scientific notation. When you are representing the number in this form, n into 10 to the power n, where capital N varies between 1 and 10. Capital N is a number which varies between 1 and 10. Small n is an exponent having positive and negative value. So let us start with these numbers. Mass of electron. When I keep on counting these zeros till 9, I will find that there are 31 digits. 31. So I can write it as 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31. Because when I remove the decimal, I will take 1 downside and the zeros. So in scientific notation, it is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31. You have to remember that before decimal, there has to be only one non-zero digit, because capital N has to vary between 1 and 10. It cannot be 10, it cannot be greater than 10. So mass of electron is this, and 1 mole is equal to 6.022, I can write here 2, into 10 to the power 23. Now let us take the example of few common numbers and write them in scientific notation. Suppose I have got this number. Now how it can be written in scientific notation? We know capital N will vary between 1 and 10. So I will shift the decimal here. So it is 4.5346 multiplied by 10 to the power. How many decimals you have shifted? And you have shifted on the left hand side. So you put the same power. How many places you have shifted? 3. So it is this. When I take this number, I want to represent in the scientific notation. Again, I know that before decimal, there has to be one non-zero digit. So I will shift the decimal here. How many places have I shifted the decimal? 2 places. So it is 10 to the power 2. And I have shifted the decimal on the left hand side. Now let us take this example. Now, of course, I cannot shift the decimal on the left hand side. There is no number between 1 to 10 on the left hand side. So I have to shift the decimal on the right hand side after 6. The number will be 6.85 into 10 to the power minus 3. When we shift it on the right hand side, then the powers are written like this. We give a negative power. One more example. Which is the first non-zero digit? 9. So I have to shift the decimal how many places? 5. So it will be 9.02 into 10 to the power minus 5. So this is how we write the numbers in scientific notation. So this scientific notation we will be using in scientific notations in the chapter to be followed. Thank you.